Hello, John Allen with Blade here to talk with you about our cybersecurity offerings. These offerings were created to help those companies looking to improve their cybersecurity posture. These needs fall into three categories. The companies that want to do better, basically those who aren't held by any regulatory compliance but want to be better protected. Those companies that need to do better, these companies are often held to a higher standard, such as those that work in the legal field, insurance agencies, or other protected information industries. And companies required to do better. These companies are often governed by regulatory compliance such as HIPAA, FINRA, CMMC, etc. For this video, we'll be focusing on CyberSecurity Plus. This offering is meant to help those companies trying to reach a higher standard or meet the requirements of a partner organization. This offering includes advanced multi-factor authentication. We want to take your MFA to another level and protect your desktops, your documents, and your communication methods, such as email with two factors of authentication. Common two-factor methods consist of a password and a key generated by an app on your cell phone, or a password and a token, commonly referred to as an RSA token. Web content filtering. We want to ensure that your users are protected from spyware, malware, and other critical cyber vulnerabilities while still giving them the freedom to browse the web. Basically, we want to keep them on the websites they're supposed to be on while protecting them from the websites they either don't need to be on or might be there to cause malicious activity. Advanced security incident monitoring. We want to protect your network from unauthorized attempts to access company data no matter where the attempt originates. Then if a breach does occur, be able to track backwards to find that point of origin. We want to provide end user training. Basically, we want to give your end users the education they need to fight back against social engineering and other types of malicious activities. Teach them when to tell someone no and when not to open an email, things like that. We want to provide advanced email protection with things like next generation anti-spam, the ability to back up their email from cloud to cloud, an email archive so that they can restore individual emails or pull groups of emails for reporting. We want to give them increased protection against phishing attempts. And finally, with all those things combined, we want to give them real-time policy modification to block known assailants. So if an end user opens an email and that email turns out to be malicious and the anti-spam system says no, it goes in and starts writing policies to say, don't ever let that in the network again, for starters. Remove it from the email archive, remove it from the backup, and possibly increase the training. We want to take your antivirus from sort of a reactive base to a proactive, and we want to go to a next generation antivirus. This is going to increase your security at each endpoint with an antivirus capable of stopping not only the known but the unknown threats before they become a problem. We want to provide endpoint hardening. This allows your users the freedom to remove and install programs without risking your security. We want to give them access when they need it and when it's safe by our standards and the policies. We want to give your organization dark web monitoring. So we want you to be alerted when stolen credentials or information that could compromise your network appear on the dark web. So if a user's password ends up being breached from a separate website, so let's say Evite or one of the other websites out there, that password's now for sale on the dark web. We want you to be aware of that and let that user know, because as we all know, users commonly have the same password across multiple platforms, so they may need to go change those passwords. Mobile device management. We want to keep your company's mobile device group secure and under control at all times. So it's, if they're accessing company data on a mobile device, we want to be in control of that data. Encryption, we want to increase the level of security on your laptops, your workstations, your servers, all by encrypting the data stored on those devices, especially company-owned. Persistent threat monitoring is one of the things we're going to enable. We want to be notified of any anomalous behavior on your network. If someone does get in, this is the only way you'll ever be able to track it back and find out how. But we definitely want to be watching for it so that we can stop them before they get in. This is kind of the whole purpose behind the CyberSecurity Plus offering, is to take your security to the next level. This is John Allen from Blade. Have a wonderful day.